Good morning, everyone. I am Bhavadani from EC department. Today I'm going to explain the topic is shell. So, shell in Linux it is a simple user program, and it provides an interface for the user to use and the OS operating system services. So, Shell accepts human readable commands from the user and converts them into a kernel. Shell accepts human readable commands from the user and converts it to a kernel to understand. And it is a command language interpreter. And Shell is mainly a command language interpreter, and it executes commands read from input devices such as keyboards or from files, and the shell gets started when the user logs in or start the terminal. So simply, shell is a command interpreter. Okay, and the original shell was um, bone shell. Bone shell. Every Linux platforms. So every Linux platform will either have a bone shell or a compatible shell available. Okay, it has a very good features for controlling input and output. It is not well suited for the interactive user. Okay, so the original shell was the bone shell, and it is a good features for controlling input and output, but it is not interactive user. So this is main. Okay, and the next one is built-in commands. What is built-in commands means? It is built-in commands such as sh, csh, and these two are built-in commands. So built-in commands, it is a the shells have a number of built-in or a native commands. So these commands are executed directly in the cells and don't have to call another program. So sh is a for the bone shell, some of the more commonly used built-in commands are case, cd, echo, eval, execute. So these are the basic command used in sh. So next one is csh. So csh means for the c shell, the most commonly used built-in functions. So in csh, the most common built-in functions are alias, bg, cd, echo, eval, execute, exit, fg, for each, globe, history, if, jobs, kills, limit, logout, nice, no hope, set and be, stop, and you mosque, analyze, and set while. So these are the basic command used in csh. Okay, next one is environment variables. So environment variables is a it is used to provide information to the program you use. So you can have both global environment and local shell variables. So global environmental variables are set by your login shell. Okay, and the current environment variables are displayed with n or print n commands. So some of the common ones are display, editor, group, home, host, ifs, log name, path, ps1, ps2, shell, term, user. So what is display? Display means graphical display to use. So editor means the path to your default editor. So group in the sense your login group, and home means path to your home directory, and the host means host name of your system. Ifs means internal field separator. So the internal field separator is usually any white space. So any white space. Okay, log name means the name you log in with. So the name you're logging with means we can write log name, and path means path to search for commands. ps1 means primary prompt string, bond shell only, and ps2 means secondary prompt string. Shell means it login shell you are using. The term means your terminal type, xterm. So these are the command used in environmental variables. Okay, and um, so we can list global environmental variables with n or print n commands. You are unset them with the unset variables commands. Okay. we can set displays all the local variables. It means percentage set names equal to value. Next we will see the kernel. Okay, first, what is kernel means? It is a computer, it is a computer program, and it is a compute and it is also a computer operating system. Okay, with complete control over everything in the system. It is a complete control of a system, by named as kernel. Okay, some of the resources of the Linux system in the kernels are file management and process management, in IO management, input output management, and memory management and device management, etc. So these are the resources of the Linux system used in kernel. Okay, the Unix kernel, it is specifically for a machine when it is installed, and it has a record of all pieces of the hardware, and it needs to talk and knows what languages they speak. Mm, so this Unix Linux is built specifically for a machine, and it's installed. Okay, and however, the connection between the kernel and the hardware is hard coded to a specific machine, and the connection between the user and the kernel is generic. So the connection between the user and the kernel is normally generic. And Unix computer use, you will have the same kernel interface to work with. So that is because the hardware is hidden by the kernel. So, fortunately, Unix operating system has built-in shells which wrap around the kernel and provides a much more user-friendly interface. Okay, so these are the key points in kernel. Okay, thank you.